Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. The stream just ended. Could have been my internet going off for a bit. I really don't know. But I'm glad you guys are back. Let's. You don't survive as an artist without some bit of resilience. So let's push through this. Okay. And I guess we could speed up a bit because I think I was a bit too slow as well. So let's see. Let's just add a few modifiers. Let me use this time. Let me use the collection line art instead of, because I usually use the modifier. Let's use the, what is it called? Let's use the Glitz Pencil line art. Hey, MT Creations. Yes. Add this for the line art. Then what else? What else? I need to go in the visibility and remove the in front so that it's just always the edge. Oh. I don't want it to show the back side. Huh. Interesting. So when I turn off in front, I don't see the back side, but it also, the lines get offset a bit for some reason. I'm not sure why. Which no, I don't want to see the lines from the back. But we'll see. Let's add a door. Or let's make this thing here. I think it will make the art look more finished. So let me go to Photoshop and first create those lines. So these are just a few of these. Yes. Let me align. Okay. Is this Photoshop paid? Yeah. Let's see. Decals. All these lines. Okay, let's make this, which should be just a simple plane. Yeah, I can first turn off the line art while I'm working. You need a big hard drive. How big is yours? How big is your hard drive right now? Okay. Now I can bring in the lines. Ah, perfect. Maybe even scale them a bit. I like that. And then, what do we need? What do we need? One thing I want to do is let me first make sure that this light is. Let me save this cartoon shops or anime shops. Can you turn on the? Oh yeah, shortcuts. Okay. Okay, curve contact shadows. One thing I want to do is set up, have a setup for this shader. So I'm just going to group this into a node, and I want to expose maybe the diffuse color and what else? And this here. So I can reuse it. Let me call this tone shader. I can reuse this here. So by just going to group and just reuse it here. And now, let me see. Yeah, this would go here. Okay. Now these lines, we need to give them the colors. So let's do mix RGB. Like that. I need to add these wave details, so I'm just going to grab this, separate it, and just add a few subdivisions. I think I can extrude, Ctrl E, Shift E. To extrude like this, and then I need to separate each of the vertices. Individually. Yeah, something like that. And I think I need to do this for this as well. Maybe you can use a checker deselect. A checker deselect to do what? Yeah, something like that. I guess I can round these off. And I need to UV unwrap this again. Perfect. Yeah, let me give this. The wall material as well. I guess we can have a mid occlusion. Okay. A rectangle where cannot be attaching to building. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, let's see. Okay, this is a bit slower than I want it to be. A bit slow today, but let's try to pick up speed. Let me get some anime trees that I've already created from previous trees, anime from previous projects. Let's see, grab these just to add some detail. How do you get inside? We can come to that a bit later. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I wanted to do a door. And for the door, let's try getting a door texture. I'm sure he's gonna get to that, my friend. Okay, let's find a door texture that we could use. All right, going to add a plane. Grab this image. Just drag that in. and I just scale that in, and that's going to be our door. We can also, I don't know if that's, it's not going to be necessary, but we can just add a doorknob using maybe a circle like this. Just simple stuff. I want this door to be blue as well, so I'm going to use a color mix RGB and just change this to the same blue. And then use this as multiply, and this. And we have a door. Origin 3D cursor. Okay, still not sure why this is showing in front. Anyway, we can come back to the line art and see. Can't see second screen. Yeah, I can't fit this second screen anywhere, unfortunately. Let's add some windows as well. Let's search for window texture. I'm just on Google, nothing super fancy. Don't. Yeah, let me get this. So I'm just going to use a plain, all this window, just drag this image. Yeah, so the image looks like this, and can just start adding in details where I want them to be. So get rid of these edges. Now I can add loops. So I can just oh, I need a loop here. Then push these in. Also grab these. Try inserting this. First extrude in, and then select these. Now we can, and we have a window. I like the what the line art is doing, tracing out those outlines. The only thing I still don't like is how it's rendering in front. Let me see. Light reference. No. Camera, custom camera overlapping edges. Interesting. Let me see. Post back face scaling. Okay, now we can grab this window, have it somewhere there. And I can use a mix RGB for the color. I think we can have two windows because this is more of a shop. So let me add some loops. Now let me go back to the line art and just select now the source of light. Let me see, occlusion. Where's light reference? Hey, sorry, I can't pronounce the name. I don't remember the name you told me, but glad you back. Are you? Can't see second screen. I think you should uncheck stroke. You mean I should remove the stroke? Our new Japanese friend. Yeah. Okay. I need to adjust the view map of this. Let me go into my anime trees and get a few of them. Going to my anime tree park here. And let me get this. Add a sky in the background. Make the tree big so it covers a large area behind the shop. Okay. And this should be a bit low, I think. Let's add a pavement. Raj, I think I've reviewed your work several times, but you aren't around, especially if you're talking about the laptop thingy that holds it up. I don't know, stand. Okay. Now what kind of music this YouTube is playing for me now? Let's add some stuff that should make this look more better than it is, because Circle's music is good for background. It's not copyrighted. Yeah. So the issue with is that a YouTube channel? Was the issue I found with those websites is that sometimes they end up copyrighting the music afterwards. Side building textures. Let me go to my texture folder. I'm not liking how this is going. I think it's I like to work on a project that I don't know how do I term this, that progresses fast. But making assets like this is a slow process. So I'll do this outside the live stream. I'll do this later because I need assets like this for making anime stuff. But this is very slow, and I don't think it's fun to do on a live stream. So let's find a good image to work on that is going to be fun to work on. Let's see, concept art. Hey, Raphael. Hi. Yeah, I'll just do this outside the live stream because I'm seeing it's very, very slow to create something like this. So let's try something interesting here. That will not be too hard to do. Raj, I'll check that a bit later after I'm done here. Let's see. What could we do? Let me look at this. Hello, GDHQ. Make Cyberpunk City with anime style in next live stream. Cyberpunk City with anime style. Let me see how would that look like. Cyberpunk City anime. Blade Runner. This is almost identical, kind of looks nearly similar to this. So maybe we can do a mix of these. Let's see. I want to see if I can even try it now. Oh, one thing I like about these is that you don't see a lot of models, but mostly signs. So let's try something like this and see if we can do it in the time frame, in a reasonable time frame. Because I'm seeing all we need are signs, and Gogo should be enough for that. So if I close this. I kind of think spooky Halloween concept might be nice and can be done in anime style. Can you model a seaport next stream? I think we have already done a seaport. Let's give this a try here. So a city. So I'm going to heavily rely on my asset library because just making models from scratch is just too much. I tried to make Neon City, but always fail. Well, yeah, you need a lot of shiny stuff. So let's try this. So first thing I'm going to need is a road. So let me get a road, like this. I think we could use cycles for this, and yeah. Let me get the same aspect ratio. Let's see what's the image aspect ratio of 564 by 763. Okay. Now let's just start putting assets up. Need to denoise at 30. have my UV editor. Okay. Shop. Let me start by adding some shops. Oh, by the way, you can get... let me see what's going on here. You can get these shops here on my website, Blender Everything. Okay, so they will look like that. I think I can even just let me see if I can just duplicate these into a high rise. Look at that. They do have some gaps between them. So let me try that again. Since it's going to be nighttime, it shouldn't matter too much how this looks. Okay, still have gaps in them. Okay. Something refreshing. Try to make something about nature. Yeah, I always want to do that, but the issue with nature stuff, they are too heavy. It's hard to make them while live streaming. Nature requires plants, and plants are heavy. Let's get some signs in here. I'll just use some stop signs. Let me see, pavement. There's a sky texture, very low sun, or very... Put the sun elevation really low. I think maybe a negative value. Yeah, big nature streams will just crash the stream. Let's call this cyberpunk. Like I was saying, this shop here is something you can get for free on my website, Blender Everything. Try using F-Spy for camera's perspective. I don't use that a lot because setting up the camera is very easy for me, so I don't do it. So you can go to Blender free models, Blender Everything free models. Let me paste the link. Yeah, you can find that, I think in one of these, maybe this, I think it's this here. You can find those buildings in one of these. Okay. Now let's start putting up signs, which I think are what's going to make this work. Let's see. Okay. Give me suggestions for shops that we could use. Let me get a text here. So we can, let me get a font like this. Let me go to Google Fonts. Google Fonts. See if I can find something. Some interesting fonts. Yeah, let's get this. I don't know if this is Japanese or Chinese font. The return of these sexy symbols. Let me see. Do I even have... Did I save that? Oh, let me first add the coffee shop sign. The top cafe. And maybe even repeat it in the back. Or... Hey, sorry, I can't pronounce the name, but yes, what's up? Okay, let's see. Bar, ramen, restaurant, motel. Okay, where's my text? Bar, ramen. Thank you, Kevin, for subscribing. Kevin Laisu, subscribing. Thank you. Ramen. Let's get a restaurant logo. Restaurant logo. Or ramen logo. Okay, this looks good. And so we can have a plane like this, maybe rotated. Let me first change it. I don't want to go to EV for this. Got a new material. I just need an emission and a transparency for this. So this logo should be enough for that. So I can use this as our mask. What am I doing? Okay. Oh. Unwrap. This is not the image. I think it's this. No? Save. Guess I have not saved. Can just use this as the mask. So color ramp. Okay, so this is going to be the factor here. Yep, like this. Where's my text? Give this an emission as well. Now we can also do a sign like this, which should be quite easy. So I'll just start with a cube or the plane. Like this. And I need to insert this. Text. So this is ramen. Tofu delivery. Okay. Thank you, Dennis Greb, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Oh, and maybe we could do different names for subscribers and what? Let's see. I want the fonts, but kind of forgetting that I was downloading one. Where's my Google Fonts? Where's Google Fonts? I want a thin font, but I also want this Japanese font. I thought I had downloaded it. I guess it didn't come through. Ah, it's already downloaded. And where did I put it? Install. Okay, it's not showing as I thought it would. I thought it was going to show as the Japanese font. I guess I can just copy this text. Doesn't work like that. Anyway, and I'm going to use convert this to a curve. Oh, actually, I can go to geometry nodes to make my life easier. So geometry nodes, new, and just convert this to a curve here. To curve, string to curve. No. It's supposed to be. We can do string to curve. String to curve. String to curves, yeah. Just like this, and expose the string. So we can write ramen, and just also curve to mesh to give this curve primitive, circle. The resolution can just be as simple as that, and then I can just expose the radius and a set material. Just like that. Yeah. Now we need supports for this, so I'm just going to grab these faces and then just extrude origin to 3D cursor. Just parent this to that. Control L, Control P, object. So now we can have this show up maybe somewhere there. Let's see. I think we also need a volume object. Today I tried to make a bakery in Blender, and how did it go, Henry? How did it go? Okay, let's... Okay. That maybe these lights should be quite powerful. Which... thank you, Julian. Right, goes up for subscribing. Appreciate that. Add in a few night buildings from the asset pack. I guess we can push these back a few. Let's make the street quite grab an area light, give it a bluish material. Let me see, 1,000. Let me see. You're gonna need so many neon lights for this one. Yeah. Let me grab this one. Let's try this. Open 24. Yes, trying to find some stuff that could work. Yeah, you know, I guess I could just do neon signs. This could work here. They already come with color. Neon signs. Yeah, they have brick behind. They have a background, but I don't think that is going to matter too much because, yeah, let's see. Because we do need quite a few things. How are you gonna do the fog thing there? I don't think it's as simple as adding a volumetric. Like, yeah, we'll see when we get there. I think we could use some clouds. We'll see. I might have added it in Photoshop, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to grab this. Let me start have this image. I want to replace it with this. Okay, so this is supposed to be the alpha. Let me see how that looks. I think that shouldn't be too bad. I'm wondering if this would look even better in Eevee than Cycles. Yeah, in Photoshop it's easy to add that. But maybe because we're using Eevee, it may not be that bad. All right, let's try switching to Eevee, and because we might be able to get this lighting and the volume, maybe the volumetric not that much, but yeah, everything else, yeah, we could. So this is going to use alpha blend, no shadows. I'm wondering if there is a way to just set up this emission later, neon material in geometry nodes, so that I don't have to create a different material for every node, or for every sign. Do a color mix RGB, change the color of these to blue. And I think we need a light there. Okay, let's try. Let me see if I can set up this image in geometry nodes. So if I go to geometry nodes, I need geometry nodes. There is a texture, image texture option. Now let me see. Can I expose that? Yeah. And let me get this and then export that as well as an attribute. Call this image. And if I go back to the shader, I can, let me try importing that attribute. And this input attribute, what did I call it? Image. It doesn't work. Not as I expected. Let me see. Maybe I set it up wrong. Let me see. Color to color. Does it have to go through the geometry? Doesn't seem to work. So let's stick to duplicating the data directly. Okay. So I can duplicate this, move it maybe here. Have to duplicate the image as well, or the material as well. Come here, let's do this one. Actually, this one came out even looking better. And because this is Eevee, we need a point light for the light. Add some road marks in here. Okay, thought I had this streaming subscriber mode only, but it seems that's not the case. Anyway, you're gonna need that for, oh, I think I read that already. Let me see. Select the camera and just give it okay. Let's add a few signs. Let me add some people. Let me switch to cycles and see how this looks. Not sure which trend I should stick with, cycles or Eevee, but we'll see. We have more people. Araka. Cycles look so good. Yeah, it's sometimes sometimes Eevee works better for these scenes, but I think yeah, you're right. Cycles looks better in this one. Hello, Rizo. How are you? I'm great. I'm great. Yeah, there is about. I usually put the chat in subscriber mode, but Cycles Nightbot is being quite harsh right now. But let me see. Let me see. You shouldn't be removing your messages. Let's see, what else can we do? Let me put in this. Just start populating this with a bunch of stuff. Streets, element, street lights. Maybe we have too many people, so let me reduce the density. Think I can have an area light. Hey, thank you, Tio Hippie. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like now how we have stuff there. These many people kind of felt weird in the scene, so just an idea. Oh, you mean we remove the people or reduce the number? Or maybe we can have them in the back, in a far distance. It depends on what you want. Depends what you want to do. I want the art to look good, so Your suggestions are always welcome. Put an airplane there. Airplane. This is a street. Let me add a light. Thank you, Shivinato. Nicola, thank you, thank you. Remove and have like one guy looking up at something in the back. Let me see. Got this guy. Thank you, Mika RMB, for subscribing. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for the 86 likes. 86 likes. Thank you guys. Maybe we can have this guy. I think we can have a few people in here. Let me grab all the lights we have them in a collection. All them lights. So that's how everything looks without the lights. I don't like how these buildings look. Are they just too basic? Let me see. Yeah, but I like how that is giving us some detail in the background. How do you deselect the lights? And I didn't know you could do that. You can select different objects. So you select any type of object and use Shift G and choose from the, either you want to select by type, which will select whatever object you selected. So for example, here I've selected a mesh and I selected all meshes in the scene. So if I select a light, Shift G, I can select all the objects of the type light. Maybe a sailboat. What? You know, in the sky, so, in the sky, will it even be, yeah, because these are really big, tall skyscrapers. You know, we're still doing some science here, so let me see. Can I add another one here? McDonald's. Sailboat was a joke. Yeah, I figured. Hey, fire in the sky. How are you? It's been a while. I'm well. I'm well. How are you? You'll also add the blur effect on the lens through Blender or Photoshop. The blur effect on the lens. Is there a blur effect? I don't think there is. Get some wires. Thank you, Mohit Patil, for subscribing. Appreciate that. Get some wires running. You mean depth of field? Yeah, I figured that, but I don't know if it would work here. Let me see. Let me try. Because this is a large scene, so... It wouldn't be easy to see. I don't think you can even see depth of field in this here. You have exam tomorrow, and I'm watching this. Pratmesh, what exams are you having? What sort of exams? I have some barricades. Maybe. Believe me, bro, your life is not what you think it's going to be. Mate. I think you are a big fan of anime. Yeah, I am. I am. Then you should study, bro. Yeah, bro. Pradesh, I would recommend that too as well. Our practice one, we have a coding a section. Oh, what language are you studying? Bro, please do something new every day. It's something related anime. Well, this is not really anime now. Though the title does say anime, we changed and this is no longer anime. But what do you recommend? What else would you recommend? Ah, Java and C++. Sheesh. Nice. Do something dark sci-fi. Dark sci-fi. What exactly does that mean? I'm not sure. Just start throwing lights randomly in different areas, different spots. I suggested you do something like Dragonstone or King's Landing. Ah, like a fantasy scene. Sure, maybe we can try that next stream. And when he can do anime, if that's what he's wanting to do, my guy, let him do what he's inspired to do. Not really, not really. I really welcome suggestions a lot because the reason why I'm repeating anime because I just run out of ideas. So any suggestions are welcome. I don't mind suggestions. I don't want this light to show up in volumetric. Hello, Liveja. Thank you for subscribing. And play with the contrast of this scene. Thank you, Zero Absolute 21. Appreciate that. Hi, bro. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Uchiha. Okay. We need more signs. We need a lot more signs. Let me try. I thought I had downloaded enough signs, but I guess I had not. Hey, Acrosty, how are you? Good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm done with this one, unless if I add more. Actually, you know what? Let me try one ridiculous thing. Might crash Blender, but who cares? Let me just grab the entire setup. Alt D. Duplicate it to the back. I'll remove this. Can I still see? Hey, Ines, Coca, how are you? I'm doing great. Will you try to make Makoto? Let me see. Makoto Shikai. Makoto Shikai art. Makoto Shikai. You know, this doesn't look too difficult, and this scene, I don't think we can improve this any further. So let's try this. Please attack of the face alien scene. Attack of the carrot alien scene. I'm not sure what you mean, Kapil. Let's try doing this again. I'm going to rely on the asset. Let me start with a road. Like this road. Guess I renamed. Let's do a curve. Okay. Hard part is the sky. Yeah. Definitely. Now I have some sky elements that I usually use. Let me use the sky texture. But this whatever this is. Thank you, Bikan Denise, for subscribing. Appreciate that. And I have some skies I could try and bring in. These are just some stuff I made. Basically, a few images layered together with a gradient and maybe just okay. Bring in the sun. Okay, then let's do some grass. Let me just use a plane. New. And we're going to use a noise texture. Are you just saying bye? Stop expressing yourself in this way on here. You made a suggestion. Now if this doesn't interest you, or something that does. Yeah, that's the thing, you see. However much I do appreciate the suggestions. Right now there are over 53 people in the chat. So if I can't do exactly what everyone wants. So okay. I think the camera is a bit higher. Oh yeah. Don't say something if you don't know what's happening here. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not following chat correctly, but anyway, let's see. Trying to make. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on in chat, but can you please guys calm down? It's hard to follow what's going on, but hope you guys are not. Anyway, let me get some grass texture. Grass PNG. I'm going to try and use something like this. I bring that in. Okay, not exactly what I expected. Interesting. That's not what I expected. Should look like this. Not sure why it's not showing like that. Anyway, let's try. Use strands with noise. Yeah, I want something that is not going to be too heavy. And grass, using strands are usually kind of heavy if you're using something like Eevee. Let me try this. Okay, that's too low res. Finding the right kind of bush to use can be not easy. Let me try this. Okay, let's try this. It has an alpha, so that's good. I'm just going to use a diffuse mixed with a translucent, and then with a transparency. How long have you been using Blender? About 10 years. So this should be here, this should be this, and this should be. So we can come here and just turn on alpha blend. We don't need any shadows. I can actually just use alpha clip. It's faster. Okay. And let's call this field. And we can use, let me see, what should we use? What should we use? Let's just use geometry nodes. On points, instance on points. I need the original geometry to exist. And then points on faces. We drag this grass. Okay, let me. Hey, Bobby Alex, how are you? And let me do us. Need to apply the rotation on this. Scale these instances down. That randomize the rotation and randomize the scale. I guess I can just use a noise texture. Okay, I need a combine XY. Let me just use a vector math. God, these bots. Hey man, do you do portfolio reviews? No, but I can look at your work on Discord if you post it there. No, I don't think we should have as many particles as this on the plane. So let me first remove this geometry node setup and just get some plane like this and give it a particle system instead of, because we only need the hair to be at the front, in front near the camera. Yeah, there are quite some bots here. I usually put the chat in subscriber mode only, but forgot. Thank you, George Lama. Thank you. Now, let me put the chat in subscriber mode and see. I'll see you next time, Alexander. Thank you for joining us. Pop-up chat, participants. Yeah, Who remembers where to... Let me see. Is it stream settings? I'm not liking how the grass is coming out. So let me just get some grass I've done before. That looks good already, and just use that. Because for some reason I'm unable to do good grass. How did you make the sky? The sky is just a few planes with a different textures. Okay, I think we are starting to get there. It's still, the grass is still a bit thick. Add these electric poles. Thank you, manifesting queen. Thank you, thank you. I'm just going to start adding random stuff to make this look good, because Hello, Ecotech. I'm not sure what that means, but hi. Uh, nice space scene, Bobby. All right, you made something. I guess I'll check it out after this. Have these rocks here. Let me see. Could I use them in a significant way? I want to add this rock pavement. I think I need to make the road a bit darker. Space scenes. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that after this. None of these should cast any shadows except maybe this code. Something for Halloween? Ah, yeah, we're in Halloween season. Maybe, yeah. Looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're obsessed with space. Are you sure you want to go there? Because, yeah, it might be a thrill. The journey might be a thrill, but when you get there, what are you going to find there? Just emptiness. Thank you for subscribing. Can't pronounce the name, but thank you. Thank you, AZ Black, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Silence and no people, but no food as well. Maybe if you're going with your own food, but preparing it is if Elon Musk makes a colony, I'm going. Yeah, I wouldn't be the first one to go. I would never. Because if something goes wrong, your chances of survival are just non-existent. I want to experience the overview effect, looking back to Earth really and realizing how irrelevant we are. Yeah, that's something I would like to experience as well. And thank you, Caesar Salamanca. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, that's something I would like to experience as well. It makes it's what makes astronauts go to space as scientists and come back humanitarians. Yeah, I guess it would humble you just looking back at what we are all fighting for and what is there out there, contrasting it to what is out there. We are basically not even 0.001% of the universe. Alright, looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I add a billboard. Oh, this is by the way, a procedural billboard that you can edit quite easily. Maybe let me add a subscribe image. Adding it to the wrong stuff. Hello, Psych. Sheikh Ashahur Shuruk. Bus stop. Do I have a bus stop? Actually, I must have a bus stop. Let me see. I just don't have it in my library. Added it to my library thing, but I do have a bus stop. Let me see. called a bus shelter. And a tumbleweed. Let's see, street elements, street elements. Ah, now I have a bus stop that I can add in. Let me try this one. Screen keys. Let me see, how long have we streamed? 2 hours. Not bad. I need a better image. Just maintain what we had before. Yeah, I think that's going to be it today. We had a few issues at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, made a few pieces. Yeah, anyway, I thank you guys for showing up. I thank you for the 142 likes. Let me check Discord before we go. Seems you guys posted a few stuff there. Few things. Channel maybe a Thomas kinda inspired winter scene for tutorial. A reference were generated with me getting. Let me see. Okay, this is something doable. The only thing I would that would be difficult would be the people and the cars. Oh, thank you, Dan W, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Arena is looking great. Thank you. Nice. Thank you, Sile Wester. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you, JSXDC, for subscribing. think this sucks. No, this is cool. Bobby, are you still here? Because I want to know how you made these. This trail here looks really. Let me ask. How did you do the ghost trail thing? Empty creation. Oh, you did this? Wow. I like the highlight about the rim light. Epic. Amazing stuff. Let me. Nice. Yeah, that getting that highlight is usually quite difficult to do, but yeah, did great. This was in Photoshop. This here, because getting it in Blender is not as easy as it might seem at first. Amazing. Could you try it with directional lighting so we can see some shadows? Yeah, I think Raju, we saw this. I saw this already. Oh, everything else was in Blender. Nice. I like the sun. Really came out looking good. The space scene was also in Blender. Amazing. The smoke was in Photoshop of the first image. What's the first image? Did I miss the first image? Epic. Amazing work. Bunch of noise textures. I see. You mean for the sky? For the sun? Yeah, this is quite detailed. Looks like Substance Painter to me, because you would struggle with Blender if you try to texture that in Blender. Oh, you're saying that this was a bunch of Voronoi texture? And how did you get it to follow that trail? Because it looks really amazing. Okay, so since we are getting botted, I guess I can two noises. Nice, nice. So many good renders. Yeah, I can see that as well. I just downloaded it and search. It was a model I downloaded. Oh, looks made the scene really look epic, amazing, nice. I think most of the others I've seen before. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. It was photoshopped. The sun was photoshopped. I see. Doing a Photoshop pass on your renders usually adds a lot to it. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to check out my Gumroad, let me just do. You can see some of the renders there, some of the project renders, and if you want some free models, you can go to Blender everything. Now don't forget to check out Pure Sky Pro on your way out. Very great for clouds and skies. Oh, the sun is procedural with textures. Great job. Good job, good job. Good job with that. Yeah, this is Pure Sky. And links are in the description, and I've also pasted it in the chat if you want to check it out on your way out. It does a lot of, it makes skies look quite realistic. The smoke shape was made in Blender. In Photoshop, sorry. Yeah, I see. Yeah, if you want free models, they're going to be on Blender everything. You can go to free models. I think I'll be posting a few more models tomorrow up here. Now again, thank you for the 145 likes. Let me see. I guess I can also, I'll also upload this project here, I think. Actually, let me upload it right now for, let me see, how big is this? External park resources. Let's see how big this is. This 38. That's not too big. Thank you, Hishan. Okay, so if you want to check out this project, I'm going to upload it. Let me create a post for anyone who wants to check it out. Thank you, SM Salab M. Thank you. Let me call this Anime Road Free Project. Here's my Google Drive, still uploading, and should. Let me just take a few screenshots of what is included, so that you guys know what you're getting. The only thing I'm going to remove is this billboard, because those ones under this here. So it's just going to be the road and yeah, everything else, and the sky setup as well. Okay, it doesn't look that different from this, which is good. Why did you choose WordPress over Squarespace? WordPress gives you more flexibility, and I know how to code in WordPress. I don't think Squarespace even has a back end where you can actually change the theme you want if you want to add anything. So I've been using WordPress for way longer than Squarespace. Okay, let me take a few screenshots of this. You put render. And then would you have recommended Squarespace? I just enjoy the flexibility of WordPress. Yeah, if you want this project file, okay, let's finish uploading. Share. Download. Download. Blend file. Yes, I think you can't modify the templates. That would be an issue for me because sometimes if I want to change stuff, sometimes I just want to change stuff because I didn't want to create a theme from scratch, which I could do, but that would have taken a lot of time. But I also want to know that I can easily modify because if I wanted to say, let me see if I can show you my dashboard. Hopefully I don't show you anything. If I wanted to change this, I would just go to the appearance. Where is this? Theme editor. Where is the theme editor? Should be in appearance. Huh? Where is the theme editor? Yeah, theme editor. I can just go in here and change the code. I'm good at PHP, so yeah, makes it quite easy for me to work. Oh, I need to share with you this link. Yeah, if you're interested in this project, you can get it there. Let me just also add yeah, if you want the project file for this, let me make sure that I'm adding it to the right free models, live stream, and I guess I should also